Watch out, teenagers, there's a new generation in town. It's coming, and it's going to be coming really hard, really fast. Because the baby boomers generation is moving out. Gen X is coming in. Gen X is going to be no laughing matter when Gen X gets ready to retire. These teenagers today are going to face the ultimate challenge. Smarter than ever, stronger than ever, and ready to rock out. Yes, the Seenager generation is now starting. You're going to see them at clubs dressed in attire you probably would never even want to wear yourself. You will see them at the beach. You'll see them in the water. You'll see them at the garage doors open, rocking out to garage bands. You'll see them wailing on that whammy bar. You'll see them drumming on the drums. You'll see them running into parks, riding jet skis, skydiving. Yes, the new generation teenagers are coming. We are ready to go and have fun. We're tired of working. We're ready to go and jump on a raging bull and see if we can make it 8 seconds inside of an arena. Yes, the teenagers are coming. We are ready to party. We are ready to enjoy the rest of our life at its fullest. The fatality rate of a teenager is unknown. But the party rate of a teenager is more than a 100. They will put this current teenager generation to shame. They'll bow their heads and they'll say, "Oh God, what have they become? Why are they doing what they're doing? Where did they come from? Oh my God, it's my grandparents. They become a teenager. It's a pandemic. Holy mackerel, look at them. They're working on muscle cars. They're riding bicycles. They're riding motorcycles. They're attending rallies. They're filling the bowling alleys." Yes, the teenager generation is coming, and it's coming strong. It's the party generation. Everybody from the 70s all the way up. Not necessarily the 60s. The party generation started in the 70s. Built all the way through the mid-90s. Yes, that's 25 years of teenagers. But, if these teenager generation, maybe the millennial generation, watches carefully, researches history, and finds out what was popular back in the 80s, what was popular styles back in the 80s, what people wore back in the 80s. Etsy will be a breeding ground for millions. We will be watching for it. We will be looking for the jacket. We will be looking for the shredded jeans. We will be watching for rock and roll t-shirts. We will be watching for custom iron-on t-shirts with stuff on it that people will not, to make us an individual. We will be looking for the bangles. Yes, unfortunately, I bet you the mullet will make a comeback. Unfortunately, I don't like the mullet. It may come back. Or even so, baldness. They may just shave their head bald. Just like many of the rock icons. This may be a chance that rock and roll can actually make a comeback. That rock and roll can become revived, rebuilt. This may be a generation that comes in and restores family values with a grandfather-grandson band. Maybe comedy may make a comeback because dreams were never made. back in the 80s. They tried, they failed, they went to work. That's pretty much our generation. We tried, we failed, we went to work. We slaved all our lives to try and keep a roof over our head, and now it's our time. Or is it? How many of that generation is going to turn Seenager? How many of that generation is going to turn Seenager? How many of that generation is going to back off? How many of that generation has been destroyed by today's social media? I don't know. I'm ready to become Seenager. But geez, I got to try and get myself together. I was what you called a yuppie. I spent too much money on credit cards, and I'm still trying to get out of debt. A lot of them were smart enough, and they got themselves out of debt quickly. A lot of them have really nice homes, and they could be able to sell, and they could be able to restart their life. I know several that have turned Seenager, and they just turned 50. But the 70s are getting ready to retire. A new generation of Seenager is going to be coming quite rapidly. You're going to see the sock hops popping. You're going to see the movie theaters going wild. You're going to see the malls become back alive. What's left of the mall? The mall was the most popular thing back in the 80s. The mall was the most popular thing back in the 70s. The river, the beach, the mountains, everything outdoors is going to be making a comeback. While everybody is sitting at home, playing on one of these. Seenagers will be rocking their world. But the better thing is, the first time that I drive by somebody's house, and I see a new Seenager that's there with a band that's reunited after 30, 40 years, and they're playing in a garage. In my back seat sits a folding chair. I also have a pop on water. I have a pop on ice. I also have a bottle of water. I'll open up my chair, sit down, and enjoy the music. I am ready to welcome the Seenager generation. Are you? Are you quite sure? Are you not sure what a Seenager is? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think a Seenager is going to be? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Till next time, keep on rocking.